Hi, welcome. Now I am going to show you how to find a sum of cubes with an internal criteria. Okay, so what we have here is a list of numbers, and these numbers we are going to find a cubes, sum of cubes. Okay, first we will do it manually. Sum of cubes. Okay, 49. For each item we are going to cube it. Caret 3. Okay, enter. So similarly for all the items here in the list, then what we are going to do, we are going to sum it up and see what is the answer for sum of cubes manually. Okay, this item sum. Okay, sum of all the numbers here. Okay, and close. We get 3592,980. Okay, this is the sum of cubes individually. Okay, so is there any function available to do the sum of cubes? We don't have any function, but we can use this sum product function to do the work. Okay, so sum product function, we use it, we can get a sum of cubes. How can we do sum product to give a sum of cubes? Okay, what is sum product function? Sum product function, in sum product function, if you send array 1 and array 2, two arrays or any multiple of any arrays, but I will show you the example of two arrays. What will happen, it will multiply the first corresponding elements. Here in this case 6 in, okay, the cell 6 into 2, first two elements, first element of array 1 and array 2. Similarly for the second element of array 1 and array 2. Similarly third element of array 1 into array 2. Finally it will sum it up the full set of products. Okay, it will do it the same thing. If it has hundreds of elements, it will do it for every corresponding element, it do the product. Finally add all the products. Okay, you will get 49 here. Okay, what is sum product for this two arrays? We no need to do manually, we can simply pause this array 1 comma the array 2, close the bracket. You can see I am pausing it, array 1 and array 2, then enter. You will get 49. Okay, the same thing. Okay, this way the sum product function works. Okay, the beauty of sum product function is you can send any number of arrays, as well as the array can be a logical array. That means it could be 0 and 1s. It can check the condition as well as it will do the product. Okay, so first we use the array to find overall sum of cubes. How can we do that? Sum product. Okay, now what I'm going to do, instead of different arrays, I'm going to send the same list 3 times. First the list 1 as first array, the same list as second array, and the same list as third array. Okay, what happens here is that it will treat 3 different lists. It will take the corresponding first element of all 3 list, which is nothing but a same number 49. It will become a cube of the first element. Similarly, when it takes the second element, it will become the second element's cube. Okay, and so on. Finally it will add the sum. So this sum product will treat it will give you the sum of cubes. Okay, now there coming the interesting question of how can we add internal criteria. Okay, for in this list you have a single digit number 3 and 4. Okay, so I don't want this 3 and 4 to be included in the sum of cubes. How can I do that? Okay, so what if the criteria is like this, you want to add criteria with the list. Okay, how can we eliminate some of the elements of list not to be cubed? Okay, this is our question. Okay, is it possible? Yes, it's possible, because the sum product allows us to send array, some more arrays like a logical arrays also. Okay, so I will show to you what it means. Okay, what we are having is greater than or equal to 10, that is the condition. So I will have going to check the greater than or equal to condition 2 with every element here in the list. Okay, whether 49 is greater than or equal to 10. If this is true, then only it has to be cubed. Okay, when this is false, you don't need to cube. Okay, so up to this is true, but for the element 4 it will become false because it's less than 10. Okay, our condition is all greater than 10 must be cubed, those less than 10 must be eliminated. Okay, all true, but when it comes to element 3, the 11th element, it is 3 is false, and so on. So we have a set of true and false. Okay, now I want to change this true and false to 0 and 1s. True is 1 and false is 0, 1 and 0s. How can I do that? I can use a double unary operator, minus minus to change true to 1, okay, and false to 0. See, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to send this conditional array 1 and 0 with the 3 times this list, which is a cube. If I multiply one more time with this, automatically those who are not satisfying the condition, those elements will be eliminated because it is multiplied by 0. Thus product will become 0. Those who satisfy the condition, the product will be cube itself. Okay, so this is the logic I'm using it here. How to do sum product of array 1, which is nothing but the same, array 2 is also the same list, array 3 is also the same list, so it will become the cube. Finally there is a condition, the list greater than or equal to, the array 4 is the list of true and false, greater than or equal to 10, it will become true, so it will become an array of true and false. For first element is true because the 49 is greater than 10, and so on. But when it comes to 6th element, 4 is less than 10, so it will become false. So it's a array of true and false. We cannot multiply true and false with the cubes. We need a number, so you introduce double unary operator to make it 1 and 0, so it will become 1 1 1 1 0 for those elements which are not satisfying the condition. So this array will make which are the cubes to be added, which are the cubes must be zeroed. Okay, and enter. This is nothing but, you can see the 64 plus 27. Okay, this mine add 64. Okay, in other words, we will go this way. This is the overall sum of cubes. I want to minus it off the cube of 64 minus the cube of 4 and minus cube of 3, which is nothing but the same answer like what our internal criteria sum of product brought. Okay, this way you can use sum product to eliminate or use some internal criteria when it calculates sum of cubes. Okay, hope this video is very helpful to you, and it is an example for sum of cubes, so you can use it for any kind of internal criteria. Okay, and if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and God bless you.